观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎大家收看水库的《刺客信条英灵殿》第23期。这一期前期呢，咱们来升级一下咱们的营地啊，劫掠了很多的修道院了，已经攒了不少的原材料和补给，所以咱们这次呢，先把一些能给咱们带来收益，或者是能解锁一些改变咱们外观的一些建筑物。首先是这个船屋、猎人小屋，以及这个艺术馆啊，说是艺术馆，我也忘了具体叫什么了啊。先把这几个生出来。船屋呢，能够改变咱们船的这个外观，而外观的这些图纸，咱们可以通过商人购买或者完成一些任务，他会给啊。咱们先把这个船屋生出来。生出了船屋之后，咱们的这个营地就已经变成了小市镇，规模越来越大了。又解锁了一些算是新的这个建筑啊，已经达到了4级。商店里呢，可以改变船的外观，大家可以弄一套啊，一整套的这个装扮，也可以混搭着来。咱们现在默认的是黑鸭氏族的默认的一整套皮肤，然后我之前自己玩的档呢，解锁了一个约顿海姆的套装，咱们现在就给换上了。它包含了船帆、船头、船尾，然后船两边的盾。还有船身。这方面我不是说特别感兴趣啊，收集的不是很全。大家可以看啊，现在这个船就已经变样了，还是挺漂亮的。约顿海姆这个还是挺漂亮的。然后接下来咱们需要解锁的是猎人小屋。猎人小屋这个东西呢，大家一会儿看啊，跟上一座在某些方面有点像，但是也做了一些改进。这个改进，说实话，我不是很喜欢。
Thank you for this. Whether fur, meat, or bone, we will provide only the finest.
And if you intend to go hunting, consider bringing us your kills. We will prepare the hides and heads.
Aye. I've been mounting Petra's trophies for years, and she's a discerning woman.
In all things.
I'll keep that in mind. Enjoy your new home.
Eivor, you seem to be someone with a penchant for trophies.
I do like victories, but I rarely keep a record of them.
Your weapons show the marks of great battles, and you walk with a pride that speaks to your triumphs. Am I wrong?
You are not. Why do you ask?
To bolster our trade, of course. Wallace is the finest tanner and taxidermist in all of England. If you wish the tales of your hunts to outlast you, there is no better way than making trophies of your kills. If you defeat a rare and worthy creature, bring it to us. We will display it for you.
A good idea. Keepsakes to adorn the longhouse. Thank you, Petra.
Oh, and before you go, could you spare a moment for a small favor?
解锁猎人小屋之后，这个女猎人会给咱们给咱们一个任务，咱们先不管啊，现在没时间去管这些，主要是走这个主要流程的这个剧情。然后这个呢，跟里边这个男子对话，他会有2个。这个咱们可以完成的算是支线任务啊，一个是这个狩猎传奇动物，我在神秘事件里都是在神秘事件里啊，是一些精英的这个动物类的 BOSS， 咱们已经杀掉了麋鹿，还有恶犬，还有食尸者啊，食尸者是上一期的内容，然后还有一些没解锁。而这个阿尔弗雷德的战猪，我不知道，我没见过，莫名其妙就出现在这个列表里了。然后还有一点呢，就是它下面这个猎人货物啊，我这里点错了。还有一个猎人货物，这个猎人货物呢，就看见这个列表，我就感觉我的肝隐隐作痛啊。它需要收集各式各样动物的身上的一些算是器官啊。比如说鹿蹄子啊、狼爪呀、野兔的脚啊之类的，然后达到规定的数量，咱们可以解锁一些符文，或者是纹身图案，或者是 各式各样的奖励啊，稀有材料什么都有。但是这样就需要咱们在野外大量的去捕猎这些动物，而且这些动物的器官不是100%爆的，不是100%爆的，所以这个就比较耗费时间。然后接下来呢，咱们来这个解锁这个博物馆。博物馆呢，就是咱们的这个罗马的文物，哎，上交罗马文物的地方。然后这个什么家呀、养鸡场那些，是专门开宴会用的。咱们等到后期，咱们再解锁这些东西啊，什么养鸡场啊、酿酒厂啊，都一样的啊。然后现在咱们把这个博物馆给建造出来。大家收集文物的时候会有这个罗马面具，这个玩意儿就是上交在博物馆这里的，它会给我们一些奖励，比如说纹身，或者是咱们这个营地的装饰品。
You don't like it? It's not that. It's just not terribly Roman. It needs more relics, more statuary, more room. If you happen to find any distinctly Roman artifacts on your travels, bring them by. We can make something of this mess yet. Salve, Eivor. We have not yet been introduced. I am Octavian Claudius Britannicus, a collector of Roman relics.
Quite a name you have.
If you are wondering what good I will bring to the settlement, you need only look to the greatest empire the world has ever known.
Yes, I have seen their great ruins. Always impressive.
But you have not seen them restored to their former glory, and I can help. Eivor, have you ever been in love?
Why do you ask?
I wonder if you know the feeling of having your very heart pulled from your chest as it pursues the elusive object of your desire. I wonder if you have ever known the bitter agony of seeing your beloved in the arms of another. I have known such a pain, and Maximus was its source.
One of your lovers?
Oh, gods, no! No. Maximus is a snake and a leech. A slime-encrusted, blood-sucking viper of a man. He stole from me my beloved. A perfectly preserved statue of a legionnaire. It is all I desire in this world. Last I heard, Maximus was holed up in and around London, holding my beloved captive, leering and pawing at it, no doubt. If you should ever see him, give him my regards. By that I mean spit on him, then recover my statue.
这个时候，乌大维交给咱们一个支线任务啊，让咱们找一个叫什么的人哦，我忘记了。然后把他的一个文物，哎，给交回来，给拿回来。而这个任务呢，是一个神秘事件，哎，神秘传说任务。所以我到时候就放在这个伦敦的神秘事件的收集里。啊，一次比一次交的这个罗马文物要多，啊，一次比一次多。那么现在咱们继续进行主线任务，去找嫂子，告诉他牛津郡已经成功的跟我们结盟了。
Pleasure to see you, Eivor. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears. So have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
Ranvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch.
It is there on the table.
福凯掳走了西格德，居然还给咱们寄了一封信。信上的内容让人很不安啊。
Fulke is with the Order of the Ancients. The same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred, and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Gidrich. Gidrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
牛津郡成功的跟咱们结盟了，而现在福凯已经是就是确定是秩序教团的成员，而他带走了西格德。这里有一个教团成员我没杀，是因为我上次跟大家说我存档被自己给覆盖掉了，所以这个教团成员我会在后期补录给大家，而且这个当时动画我也没有放出来啊，后期我会補上。接下来咱们要去的就是牛津郡啊，伦敦。接下来咱们要去的是伦敦啊，史普罗郡是在伦敦之后。伦敦有很多教团成员。
What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago, but it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the north gate and start asking around.
而杀掉教团成员之后拿到的那个他们身上的那个标志啊，像是银币一样的东西，咱们是可以交给海石木的。而伦敦也是海石木建议咱们去的，咱们现在就去伦敦打探教团其他成员的线索，应该也是对这个西格德的下落打听有帮助啊，可能有帮助啊，我不知道。
I beg patience, all. We'll have this rat cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Hey, where are Master Ame? You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 year back.
Trigger?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery. Stow!
Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
这几个不知好歹的人啊，很讨厌。作为英国的首都啊，这地方有点太乱了。几个废物而已。
God in heaven, you fight like the devil stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver a fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
It is good to meet you, Reeve Stow. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station field, flock shepherded, and off to Trigo we go. What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here? God, no. No, no, no.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fatter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botil's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and that got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
It must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg.
现在梳理一下剧情啊。艾沃尔来到伦敦门口，遇到了一个叫斯托维的人啊，他们俩在与当地的恶霸打了一架，然后这个斯托维想要把艾沃尔引荐给他们当地的总督，叫崔格尔，而崔格尔被人杀害了，很残忍，手段很残忍。现在咱们需要找到崔格尔被杀害的线索，找出可能的凶手。
A barber surgeon's tools, sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
发现一个给人做手术用的手术刀。
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
3组脚印，来者应该是3个人。然后还有这个2个线索啊，其中一个在这堵墙的后面。乌巴大家还记得吗？和伊格尔是兄弟俩的那个。 莱斯特郡啊。最后一个线索呢，大家这样看是看不出来，往上看啊，上面还掉了个人。而这个艾克是跟崔格尔斯托维是一样的，是这个地方的第2个地方官。
Hang on.
斯托维是第1个。
Something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
Nay, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat, probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attack took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by monikers. The leech, the arrow, the compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise until we know more.
The arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
This temple is in plain sight? How far from where we stand?
It's the skeletal remains of a place of worship. Just a stone's skip away.
Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stone.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
在最后一个被吊死的守卫的手上，咱们发现了一个蜜蜡一样的东西啊！当地民众已经知道了这里发生了命案，他们的总督崔格尔被杀害了。而现在咱们要前往这个密特拉神殿，其中斯托维说他在这个神殿里见过手里像蜜蜡一样这个符号啊，咱们要去那里寻找凶手的线索。而现在已经得知了3个教团成员的绰号：水蛭、剑使和罗盘。现在咱们前往这里是有重兵把守的。这里需要提醒大家，如果不进行这个伦敦的主线剧情，来到这里，它这个斯特拉的秘密入口，咱们进去以后是发现不了什么东西的啊。所以只能剧情走在这里，才能继续有效的探索。这个地方呢有一个装备，咱们可以做主线剧情的时候顺便把这个装备给收集了，是一个盾啊。运气还不错，来到伦敦，首先认识了斯托维，然后紧接着就得知了这个教团成员的信息线索，所以也看得出来，这里应该是被教团渗入的已经很厉害了。咱们从空中暗杀这个精英的敌人， 然后把周围的士兵清一清，咱们就可以进去了。现在我把整个地图的，就是只要是剧情进行过的地方，我都做了全收集，所以现在可以看得出来，他们头上的图标都是绿色的。也就是说，如果全部探索的话，咱们的属性是溢出的，会越打越容易啊。就在这里。现在咱们需要调查的是这个教团的幕后主使，说是幕后主使，其实就是伦敦的这个管事儿的。刚才这2个地方官对咱们说，弓箭和水蛭这2个人，符合这2个人标准的人在伦敦太多了，但罗盘不一样。安排铁匠付款，这是又是一把手术刀在这儿，可以推测出来，这个叫水蛭的可能是一名医生，而这个呢是罗盘给剑使的一个命令。从这里可以看出来，罗盘是剑使和水蛭的领导，应该跟他们俩属于上下属关系。前面这个门可以打破啊，这是个木头栅栏，可以破坏的。然后左边就是这个地方的装备。剧情没进行到这里，我们是进不去的啊，进不来这个秘密的神殿，是一个不连颠盾。最后2个线索就在这上面。这是一封。不知道什么样的纸条啊，反正就是神啊鬼啊那些东西，算是教团成员的信仰。现在可以确定的是，水蛭啊，他是医生，但是他同时也在残忍的杀害一些健康的人，矛盾体。而这个剑使很明显就是个弓箭手啊，而且是个单组人。现在咱们需要回去。告诉2个地方官这一消息。
It's worth knocking on a few doors. That's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's their purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
The arrow is a Dane who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
The compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there is little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We killed the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us. Let us not waste any more time. We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. So, I will catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the keys. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
本期视频的最后，水蛭和这个剑士都是伦敦当地的混迹在战士或者说医生之中，而罗盘则不是本地人，在远方统领着他们。下一期咱们将揪出这3个教团成员，并且全部干掉。最后咱们来看一下技能，咱们把这个近战里的这个激速奔涌点出来，然后下一个要点的是它的右上方这个箭矢骑射，用迅捷轻功按住 R 可以释放蓄力攻击。那么本期视频到这里就结束了，感谢大家的收看。最后看一眼这个教团成员，剑士已经有2条线索了，马上就可以揭晓，而这个医生水蛭还没有啊。那么咱们下期再见吧，别忘了点赞关注，大家拜拜。